Here's what I believe to be the best loadout for the engineer in Battlefield 6 as of the recent patch. This is of course my opinion at the end of the day, and due to the sheer number of playstyles, there's never going to be a clear winner in terms of meta builds, except for the weapons of course. I would always recommend an SMG for engineer. I personally love the SGX, but due to how broken the weapon class is, you could get a wheel spin to pick an SMG for you, and you'd probably get away with it. There are two types of engineers, the first one being the anti-armor engineer. This engineer's main goal is to basically just be a complete menace to the enemy team and destroy all their vehicles. At level 2 of the anti-armor training, it prevents tanks from being effectively repaired for 10 seconds after you hit them. Combined with the faster reload speed for launchers, this means that if you hit weak spots, you can single-handedly take down tanks with ease. The best launcher to use by far is the RPG, as it has 5 rockets as of a recent patch if you're using the anti-armor training, and it has solid consistent damage, decent accuracy, with its only real downsides being that it can't lock on and it's not very accurate, meaning it's largely ineffective against aircraft, but you can still hit those gnarly shots. Currently, this is the only launcher that does consistent damage to both ground and air vehicles. Pretty much every other launcher in the game needs some sort of buff. Most of them just need a flat damage buff, especially the Javelin and the Guided AT. The Spire is very situational because if there's any decent pilots, they'll just fly out of range before you can take the second shot. The second gadget is heavily dependent on playstyle. I personally use the AV mines as they're simple and do the job, but slam and sensor mines in certain urban maps like Iberian Offensive can work wonders. Combat Engineer is the other main loadout, and it will make your repair tool overheat slower, and overall is a much more defensive support minded loadout. You always want to bring the vehicle supply crate as it keeps your vehicles topped up on ammo whilst you're on the move, and then I typically take an RPG if you're actively moving around. Alternatively, I'll just bring some mines if I'm defending an objective. Do you prefer playing anti-armor or combat engineer? Let me know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more.